Right guys, I have been fiddling around and I have finally got a roof shape that I want, which looks a bit patchy at the moment because I've decided to put shingle on the ends, but in the interest of getting the roof up quickly, I am going to fill in the middle with cobblestone and then I'll fill in the shingle as I can. I've got enough. Oh my goodness, what's it called? I have enough linen. Flax, that's what it's called. I have enough flax and linen to make another set of sails, but I don't want to, but I think that that's going to look a brilliant shape of roof for what I want to do. So now I'm going to fill the roof in, and then I'm going to go back and make some different blocks in the shingles to face this end of the roof and the other end of the roof. I've decided I can't actually face doing an entire roof in shingles. Life is too short. It would look glorious. Well guys, look at this. The moon is setting behind our windmill and I have finally sorted out the roof, and it's what I would call a witch's hat roof. Now before I had a normal A-line roof, just a straightforward straight up straight down with stairs, which was not a good look. Now, the top half of this roof is what you would call a Dutch roof, where you have a block with a set of stairs above it. And a true Dutch roof would have started where my cursor is. It would have started down here, and it would have gone up, straight up, and it would have probably gone a lot higher to have a true Dutch roof. They are completely and utterly mad in terms of the size of the roof, but normally you put rooms and floors in them. But I didn't want anything that tall, and I didn't think the proportions would look right. So this is actually how you do curves, in that you normally have a block with a set of stairs above it here, then you go down into ordinary stairs, and then you go into just a oh gosh, I can't remember what they call a slab. And so I was thinking about how to explain this. So you normally have the same number. Now here I've got the top one is a block with a slab on top. Then you have blocks with stairs on. Now normally I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 because that's how it looked best. Normally you would make it even, so I would have put one more slab, and then I would have had 3 stairs and 3, and that would have made a better curve, but it would not have suited the building as well as this curve. So what we've got here is what I call a witch's hat, because it is the shape of a witch's hat, and because I learnt to do these roofs in Minecraft when I was actually making a witch's hut, and the roof was a witch's hat shaped. It should be non-spawnable because the slabs at the bottom are on the bottom half of the block, so they are, so it's basically should be not possible for anything to spawn on them. Stairs, things don't spawn on them anyway, and where you've got the block with the stairs on top, nothing should spawn on the stairs. And then because we have the block with the slab on top at the top, that should ensure that nothing spawns at the top. So as far as I'm aware, this roof should mean that nothing can spawn on it, which I think is a huge advantage, because this roof up here obviously is spawnable, and it still is. I still get drifters coming down here or coming down the stairs, and this is not well lit enough still up here. Now, one of the things that inspired me to do this roof, and I'm still waiting just for a little bit of linen, I'm one piece of linen short, and then I'm going to put the full windmill on, and that will make it look even more spectacular. I am thinking about whether to put glass in at all or whether not to. I'll come back to that in a minute. I was havering over this arch, but the fact that if we have rain, or when we have rain, it's going to knock out the little fat lamps, and it will put them out, and it will put torches out. Probably means that I'm going to slightly rethink this area. I will not alter what I've already built, because I like it very, very much. And you'll note that the levels aren't, I haven't designed it to be absolutely even, and yet it probably will look very even from afar. And the size of this windmill housing is the same proportion in terms of height and body as the main building, so it won't look like some sort of tiddly little thing built on the side. It will look in proportion. So what I've decided to do is to actually have covering over here. This will be a glassed in walkway, and there will be another arch here, and that's meant I've had to alter the proportions of this arch, and I think it looks absolutely spectacular like that. So I'm very, very happy with that development. And then again, with rain in mind, not wanting it to sort of descend here, I have finished this part in a rough and ready style, I would say. And it looks odd because there's a gap up here, but I do want to be able to get up onto the roof, because this view from here, guys, is spectacular. Absolutely spectacular. The sun rising, absolutely beautiful. The sharpness of the image, the trader with the one block I can't get rid of, the bees over there, and I've asked, I think bees will be unaffected at the moment by the rain, but that in the long term that might not be the case. And then over there we have the mountain, which we're going to explore the top of, and that desert rising there with the badlands around it. Looks absolutely stunning to me from up here. And you can see from up here that the roof is not totally shingles. I think that the top line I may convert to shingles, and I might put the slab around the edge as shingles. I think the top line as shingles would look good. But I started to build it in cobblestone, and I decided that if it took me that long to build it in cobblestone, which already had chests and clay, and just doing this edge in the shingles, it gives a nice edge to it, and I think it looks quite fancy like that. But I don't think I basically want to spend the hours of my life doing a roof that size in shingles. We have a wonderful builder called Nathan Worstrel, who makes videos of Vintage Story, and he is a glorious builder. His detail is exquisite, the way he puts roofs and shapes together, but he builds on a different scale to me. I mean, this, which I have just as a balcony, would be the size of one of his houses. So of course, when you're looking at building on the scale I build, the compromise is you have to use easier materials. So guys, let's go and have a look at this roof on the inside. And coming back to the fittings of the windmill, I just eat something. I am havering over whether to put, this front part is obviously incomplete because I need to be able to go out there to get the other set of sails on. And I will take this path along there to make the outside look good. It's looking fantastic inside. The roof is absolutely spectacular, even if I say it myself. I love the layout of the windows like this. I'm not sure about putting glass or indeed anything in them. I believe we're protected by the roof from the rain. We do need something, I believe, supporting the roof, but I haven't quite decided what. We need something at the ends. Just having them open will not do. But mills traditionally used to grind flour and would be very, very subject to sparks. They were terribly dangerous. Any flour or fine sugar or anything like that is incredibly dangerous because it explodes if you put a spark in the fine things. So, and also with all the dust from the mill, I'm not sure it shouldn't escape from the edges. So I'm havering a bit, and I think the best thing is when I'm havering about any sort of design decision, the best thing is to sort of leave it for the time being and then see how we think about it later. I want to have a look at it from over here, see how it looks from a distance. Wow. Yeah, that road needs to come all the way along to make that look complete, doesn't it? You can tell that. Let's go and have a look at it from another angle where we can see it in relation to our build here, and then I can see whether the proportions, I think they look good. It's a build that I'm pleased about. I like it. As usual, I don't practice in creative or anything like that. I always build on the fly. I just start with whatever I've got in terms of hills or anything like that. Yeah. Yes, that extra bit on top looks great. It is a bit thin and insubstantial. We need to deal with that. Let's come along here. The tree here is going to come down. It was a bit of a disappointment in terms of how it grew, so we'll just have to take it down and grow another one. Now let's have a look from over here. How does it look from this angle? Yeah, that proportion's right, isn't it? Yeah, the size of the build is extraordinary for a windmill, and if you compare it to Nathan Worstrel's, but when we've got the other arch up, and when we've sorted out the roof, how this bit is, whether we fill it in or not, that's going to look a lot better. I'm really liking this build. Now I've got the roof sorted out. It's absolutely, I like it very much. I like the colours, I like the old wood. I was very, very lucky to have enough to do this with. I'm just a couple of bits short for the back beam, so we're going to have to go exploring for those. But I do think that the aged wood, the cobblestone, and I think that this edging of the shingles is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, this is an incomplete build, guys. It's going to look better when we've finished, but the detail is starting to come. Okay, guys, I think the next thing I need to do is to go and find some more cobblestone. So I am going to take, I think I only half my bombs, I have used half at the once. So there were some ruins I spotted, and they were in my desert area, which is always a dangerous place. So I'm going to go over there and see whether I can find some more cobblestone. Oh, fancy mining ruins for cobblestone. I will see you on the other side. Right, guys, welcome back. Look at all those hyenas. Now, if we look at the map, I had seen, this is my trader, but I had seen beyond the trader. I think that's a ruin, and I think that this is a ruin. So what I want to do is to sort of come round this way. This is pure hyena country, but I think if I go that way, unless there's something to the top I can see, I can't see any ruins up at the top. That doesn't mean to say they're not there. It just means to say that I haven't seen them. I've got two beautiful patches of flowers here, and I think where we need to go is certainly this one, which is going to be hyena territory. Okay, guys, let's shrink the map again. I might take a I've got a piece of wood on me that I do not want to lose, because that is aged wood. What else might we need if we're out there? Quite a lot. I've got food. Let me think about this. There's nothing else I need. What we might do is just use that as a spare torch holder. Okay, guys. So we want to go round to the right of those. This looks, oh, it's gorgeous out here. I've grown some wood out here because there wasn't any. But if we head down south, it's quite a long way actually. I mean, I've got ruins under there where the earth is over there. But I don't want to particularly conglomerate stone. Oh gosh. Now I think this whole area is sedimentary rock. Right, let's just take a few, yeah, extra food. Come on. Oh, it's not got any. Right, so we're going to skirt this. Oh gosh. Oh crikey. That is a major cave. I'm trying. Oh, we've got copper too. Oh, that's a better entrance into it, isn't it? Do not go caving. Oh, there is copper there. Right, let's mark this on the map as copper and cave. Okay, I'm afraid we're going to have to do waypoints again, guys. So we're going to do waypoint, add, nope, orange, copper, and cave. Yep, waypoint 78. Let's carry on out here. There's a hare running away from me, which is great. Those are the ruins I think that we have already explored. Oh, what's this? Peat and hyenas. Wow. I thought that was a ruin from the distance. It's just the sun going down. Gosh, there are caves in those hills. Don't get distracted, girl. Keep going. I can see the ruins. The point is, have I seen them before? So I found peat out here. I have quite a... and a swimming hyena. You have a bath, mate. Yeah, stay there. So what have we got out here? Oh, crikey, don't fall in there. Oh, my goodness. Oh, wow. Right. What you haven't done is brought enough earth. Oh, hello. Oh! Right, well, that's one down. Yeah, and there's a lot of hyenas here. So let's think about this. Can we parkour up here? We can. I like that idea for the night. Let's just eat these berries. Oh gosh, we've got I've already found a loot vessel. It's ore. I have a chest. Oh, what have I got? Oh. Finding difficulty getting up here. Oh, look at all the hyenas. Oh my goodness. What did I get then? Black coal. What a joy. Well, that's been worthwhile already. Hi guys, here I am late at night out in the wilderness, and I saw what I thought was some more ruins over here, and they are excellent. Do I have the inventory space? I'm not sure I do. I think I'm going to have to throw some sticks away or something like that. Let's go and have a look. Ooh, yeah, I am low on a lot of things, but what I can do is to eat some of them. Let's just swap over my knife for that. So let's eat those 3. And this. Wow. This is a nice big ruin. Ah, is this an old church? Oh, it goes down. Good. So what I thought was a ruin was in fact a ruin. Good. Always good to know. Oh, we have a loot vessel with a tool in. Guys, I may have to sacrifice some flax and some of that. I need to know what I've got. Oh, a copper axe. A flint knife. What else don't I want? I can leave the chest here. The bush meat, and there's something else down there. Oh, those are the sticks I threw out. I mean, I do have a chest with me if I need to. Wow. But tools are useful. Guys, sometimes you can't resist the look of something. Is this a lone tree out here? My goodness, look at this sun, look at this haze. Flint. I don't need flint. Wow, that is the only tree for miles. What are you? Are you dead? Oh Lord, no, it's not. Oh my goodness. Right. And what are you? Flint. Okay, let's make our way home. I have completely raked out the cobblestone from the ruins, which is what I wanted to do. I've just got 1 or 2 pieces left. Yeah, and I know I should be going down here, but I'm not sure I want to at the moment. Can I take you? I have no more inventory left. Right, let's not die in a ditch over 1 piece of cobblestone. Let's try and find our way back. Let's have a look at the large map. Where am I? That's another ruin. I'm on the path of ruins here, but I have no more inventory, and I need to go back in this direction, which is, of course, completely the opposite direction to the one I'm in. Where's my base? Up there. Let's try one more time. Yeah, that's it. So we need to go back and deliver all our goodies back to the base. Yeah, I see where I am now. Let's go this way round. Well guys, there's nothing wrong with the hares here. And the hyenas are up there to come and hunt the hares, I expect. Fantastic. So we know that if we need leather, we can come over here and the hares will spawn. Excellent. That's the end of this episode. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, please leave comments, and please consider subscribing to me. Goodbye. I hope I see you in the next episode.